May I see your license, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem. Hang on just 1 second. Will this work for you? I can't seem to find my license, but...
You have a good day, sir.
Young people, freedom is not free. Someone always has to pay the price. The price is high, but Americans have always been willing to pay it when necessary. My advice to you is to keep yourself prepared, because it may be your turn the next time freedom is threatened.
I didn't see any open containers. Just being weird.
Do you think his speech is...
He's Puerto Rican. He's Puerto Rican.
I don't know what that means.
The United States is known as the melting pot. So many families started here as immigrants from other countries. Almost everyone that lives in America now had ancestors that sought opportunity here when they came from someplace else. And a lot of times our difference is what makes us stronger and binds us closer together. However, Puerto Rico, it's part of the continental United States. Imagine you're driving down the street and you see blue lights flashing behind you. So you pull over to the side of the road and comply with the police officer. That officer's a rookie. And not only does he have a problem with you because of your heritage, he puts you in handcuffs for being drunk because your accent doesn't sound quite like his. This video was taken on February 27th, 2024 by Jeriship Vlog. Ultimately, it was determined the rookie cop made a mistake, and this man was free to go. But what we're going to see in this body cam footage will absolutely shock you. Not much of this video is available, so I've provided the only clips that are.
If you have to self-initiate yourself on traffic, do it yourself, but I cannot verify your location. I can't see where you are on the map or anything.
There's no cell phone footage from the driver. He's in the cruiser detained for possible DUI, and now the rookie is going to go over the facts with his supervisor. Now, in a DUI, there's many factors that police officers will look for. Glossier red eyes, poor or inhibited motor function, swerving. Of all the possible precursors for an OUI or operating while under the influence, I never realized being Puerto Rican was one. I don't know how sheltered this officer is, but I meet people with accents almost every day. And none of those times did any of those accents lead me to believe that somebody was drunk, unless the person was drunk. This one's a real bad look for these cops.
I didn't see any open containers. Just being weird.
Do you think his speech is...
He's Puerto Rican.
I don't know what that means.
Possibly the wrong cop to try that with. You have the one cop that's going to make a racist remark about a driver to another cop that's also of a different ethnicity. I mean, she snaps her head real quick and says, "I don't know what that means." Yes, you do, officer, and so do the rest of us watching. But despite the fact that her partner's a racist rookie, that's not going to stop her from helping him get this guy hemmed up. Blue line above all. What do I mean by that? She knows that this guy's done nothing wrong, but he's not out of handcuffs immediately. She's got to do what she can to make this rookie look as least bad as possible.
He has an accent, I can't really understand it. Kinda, yeah. Because I was asking him, like, you want to tell me your name? And he's like, no.
I don't smell alcohol on him.
I don't either.
But
my smell is awful.
what?
My smell is awful, though.
This shows just how desperate police stations are to hire anyone to be a cop. What's required for a basic DUI stop for almost any cop? Sense of smell, to smell for odor of any alcoholic beverage. Cop doesn't have it. The ability to impartially investigate. This cop definitely doesn't have it. And lastly, to not rip somebody out of the car, detain them for something they didn't do, simply because they look or sound different than you. Well, this cop has that. He does that all day.
The way he was acting, though...
Sorry, that's clear.
Three names, Jose?
Now remember that super thick and unintelligible accent that the rookie was talking about? An accent that was so thick that this man must have been drunk? Let's hear that super thick accent.
I want your badge number. I want your badge number.
I want your badge number. Sounded pretty clear to me. No hint of slurring and very articulate. Can't believe I'm gonna say this, but this cop put somebody in a cruiser only for being Puerto Rican.
What's your badge number?
9542.
10472.
I'll write it down.
You got it?
Write it down.
Write it down?
Yeah.
It'll be in the report, man.
Would you look at that? Now all of a sudden this cop can understand the driver. Now all of a sudden his imaginary accent doesn't make him sound like he's drunk. I wonder what's changed. Maybe the possible loss of his job and a hefty lawsuit.
We're gonna take these handcuffs off you, okay?
Gonna take the handcuffs off? But you gotta promise that you're gonna be chill with us, okay?
In a lot of these videos, people are very quick to point the race card in police interactions. This is one of those videos where this card is applied. Rookie cops are jumpy, and as we know, they'll mag dump over an acorn or an accent. I guess it's generally things that start with the letter A, which makes sense why they're all holes. The point of this specific video is to show you that the hiring practice for police departments is too slim. Anybody can become a cop. There's almost zero qualifications. And I take huge issue with that. If you're going to give somebody, through the power of qualified immunity, the ability to strip, suspend, or terminate your constitutional rights at will, they should at least have a basic understanding of the law. We call them law enforcement, but they have no law education. So they're enforcing laws that they don't know, which makes them make it up as they go along, with virtually no consequences. And because of that, we get these jumpy rookie cops that have no idea what they're doing. They'll see a driver whose hue is just a little bit too dark for their liking. They'll initiate a traffic stop. And then the tunnel vision goes on. Everything from that point is predetermined, based on that cop's predisposition to what he thinks is going on. And I don't think they ever realize how stupid they sound. To all of us, we could tell this guy had no accent. But to this cop, the accent was so thick that it was either because he was Puerto Rican or because he was hammered drunk. Until this point in this video, I've had no way to confirm if this guy is Puerto Rican, Salvadorian, Honduran. We don't know. The cop didn't know. He just saw someone with a darker skin tone, looked at his ID and said, Puerto Rican. And it was kind of poetic justice that the field training officer responding to the scene was also of a different ethnicity. She heard what this rookie was saying and it almost made her head spin. It's bad enough that a lot of these cops literally don't know how to break down reasonable articulable suspicion or probable cause. It's real bad when you remove that and they're just breaking down what crimes could have been committed because of your heritage. Police officers think it's a dangerous time to be a cop in America. I say it's a dangerous time to be pulled over by a cop in America. They're overpaid, undereducated, and super scared all the time. And what once was basic awareness for their safety has now morphed into everything in the world is a danger to them, up and including but not limited to acorns and accents. And let's not take that too lightly. Ever since James Freeman and myself met up with the guerrilla publishing crew in Oklahoma, we've been featuring acorns in a lot of our videos. And in fact, James Freeman has went to the length of showing police officers acorns to gauge just how terrified they are. And that has sparked hundreds of people to send me emails by the dozen of their recorded interactions with police and acorns, anywhere from screaming at cops that they should be careful because acorns are present, to YouTubers holding up carved wooden acorns. Acorns aren't terrifying. What's terrifying is that a cop will off you for something not terrifying at all. Check out Veriship Vlog. His channel link and original video will be in the description of this one. Tell him Accountability for All sent you and stay tuned for updates. And if you have a video you think should be featured on this channel, send it to the email address streaming at the bottom of your screen, theafacrew@gmail.com. That's theafacrew@gmail.com. Don't forget, folks, cameras can be a powerful weapon and advocate for you, whether it's your camera rolling or the cops. And that's the reason I stopped you today.